You know, Collective, I was sitting here thinking about everything I've been through the last, almost my whole life, but the last few years for sure. And, you know, some people may call this naive or gullible, but it is my heart, so it is what it is, right? But I was thinking, I can forgive anything. I really can. It's not, it doesn't matter what someone does. I can forgive it. The thing that I can't deal with is a lack of accountability, right? The thing that I can't deal with, that I find hard to forgive, just because it's just to leave anybody in a state of confusion by continuing to lie or continuing to be secretive or hide things, even though you've been asked, or if you are asked. If, it's one thing, you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, so, they say the things that you don't say are considered lies sometimes too. I get it. But if you're confronted about a situation and you blatantly lie in someone's face just to continue to put that person in confusion over and over and over again, that's literally like torturing another person. It really is, to try to keep someone purposefully in the dark and in confusion, especially an intuitive, empathic person. It literally is a nightmare, right? And so I feel like that's why Spirit says the truth will set you free, right? Because without the truth, you're not giving another person an opportunity to forgive you, to even see if they're going to forgive you. What kind of caliber of person are you dealing with? Everybody makes mistakes, right? But if you continue to lie and hide and you don't take accountability, then you're not only doing yourself a disservice, but you're doing the other person a disservice too, because you're not allowing the opportunity for a karmic cycle to be closed down, right? For things to be brought to the light so that amends can be made. And I think there's a special karmic debt for people who refuse to take accountability in those ways, right? Yeah, and those of us who have had to rely on our intuition and to continue to move forward without closure, without the answers, without, the truth sometimes. You guys are soldiers and you're strong, and Spirit sees you. And even if you feel like you're lacking certain truth or answers from someone else, Spirit will always tell you the truth, okay? So trust your intuition, always. And if someone ever does have the courage to come to you and take accountability for a lie, be gracious. Listen to that person, and I pray that, because it takes courage for someone to also take accountability, right? So when someone takes accountability, it's like, don't get so hung up on the thing that happened necessarily, because we're all here to close karmic cycles, to be able to move forward and come to some sort of compromise, whatever that may look like, right? Compromise doesn't mean you got to fall into that person's arms or be part of their life. It just means that you both find a peace about a situation that maybe you weren't able to find peace about previously or in a previous lifetime. So if someone's courageous enough to take accountability, even if they've lied to you, but they have the courage to come to you and be like, hey, I've thought about this and here's the truth. I can respect that, right? I respect people like that, because none of us are perfect. And so I feel like Spirit wants me to tell myself and you guys to give each other grace, but at the same time hold each other accountable, okay? always hold each other accountable. And if someone lacks the courage to take accountability, trust your guts, trust your instincts in those situations. Don't sit in energy of self-doubt or torturing yourself because someone else refused to take accountability, right? Sometimes we don't get the answers. Sometimes we don't get the closure because we're dealing with karmic people who lack the courage to close their cycles down. And don't worry, God's going to deal with them. Spirit's got them, just like Spirit's got you. We all got our own walk to walk, and we all have free will and make our own choices. We all, choose whether we're going to close cycles or not close cycles. So, I don't know. I was just sitting here contemplating, and Spirit wanted me to sit down and just kind of talk about this a little bit. And so, I'm just kind of talking it out with you guys as I'm thinking about it. But, all right. I'm going to go, collective. I love you guys. I'll do a reading later. Bye.